Hey there, it's June 9th, 2022, and on today's Movers and Mints, we have a lot of movement in the top 5 today, so we're going to talk about that. Familiar face in that top spot, though, and we're also going to cover the upcoming mints most voted upon on the Magic Eden platform, so let's hop into it. Hey, thanks for stopping by to another episode of Movers and Mints Daily. It's your host, Goldie, coming at you with the most popular NFT projects that have been traded in the past 24 hours on Magic Eden and some popular upcoming mints that are voted upon on the Magic Eden platform. So before we dive into it, I'm going to just go ahead and let you know, actually remind you that this is not financial advice. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. So do your own research, invest wisely, and if you like these videos, please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and let's get started with the top 5 most traded NFT projects in the past 24 hours, starting with number 5. Starting off the top 5 today is going to be a project called Hello Pantha. Newcomer to the top 5 here. These just launched yesterday. Very lengthy description here, so we'll go over it quick because they are new, but we are Pantha, we are one down to our core. This is the mantra, a societal movement with a focus on diversity and inclusivity. Cultures all over the world are full of people in different walks of life. We aim to pay homage to these cultures through our exclusive collection of 3,333 panthas of all different species. Panthas arrived as amazing art and an instantaneously recognizable brand, but we have always been more. The idea of bringing different groups and cultures together is larger than a name. It takes innovation and it takes action with on-chain NFT personalization and a tool that will take the NFT community by storm. We are Hello Pantha, we are a brand, and we are builders. So you can take a look at them right here. They have done a lot of movement in the past 24 hours. They've done 5,033 Solana in volume, and just since I've been doing these videos, I don't think we've seen that much movement in a project that's in the 5th most popular in the 24-hour span. So there's a lot of movement on Magic Eden this 24 hours. For them, it's a 74.79% increase in the previous day over day. The average sale of one of these is 2.48. You can see that floor price currently is at 1.74, so people are buying them at a higher price tag than what the floor price is right now. So that's it for Hello Pantha. Let's move on to number 4. SkelliesDAO is going to be coming in at number 4, and it's a pretty simple project in terms of what they offer. It's just a DAO, and it says in the description, Skellies are coming from the graveyard. But if you look at their website, they're basically just at its core a DAO group. The floor price is 1.88 right now, but they have done 5,462 Solana in the past 24 hours, so quite a bit of volume. That is a 322% increase in that same time, day over day. So really a rocket ship at this point. A lot of movement, and the average price of one of these is 1.3. So a lot of movement with these Skellies. If you're interested, take a look. Maybe there's some good information in that DAO about mints and whitelists and things like that. So go ahead and check that out if this interests you. And let's move on to a familiar face. Well, kind of familiar, number 3. Just Ape has seen a lot of action here, coming in the 3rd most traded Solana NFT project on Magic Eden in the past 24 hours. A lot of numbers to digest here, because yesterday when we took a look at these, they had a 5.13 floor price. Well, as you can see here, they've done quite a bit of work, basically doubled, with a floor price of 10.99 right now. They've done 8,881 Solana in volume in the past 24 hours. Believe it or not, it's actually a decrease in volume of about 78%. So higher floor price, a lot of volume, but not as high when it had that lower floor price, maybe weeding some people out of the flipping market, you know what I mean? So the average price for one of these is 10.9, so it may be leveling out here. It may be meeting like an upper limit resistance here. But Just Ape, very interesting project. We've talked about it previously, so I'm not going to dive into it. So links below if you do want to go ahead and check it out. Let's move on to another new project at number 2. Now, I'm not going to toot my own horn here at number 2, but the value of this show is in full effect here. I did talk about this mint yesterday, actually a couple days ago, letting you know that it was coming up. It's a pretty unique project, supporting a real-life DJ and basically a way to get involved with that DJ's career. So this one has taken off post-mint, minted out, obviously, so it's on Magic Eden. It has a 3.8 floor price right now. They've done over 10,000 in total volume traded all time. In the past 24 hours, that's 9,451. Pretty darn impressive. Average price for one of these is 3.61. I thought it was a pretty interesting concept when I covered it on the upcoming mints. So check it out. If, like I said, it's basically a way for you to get involved with a professional DJ's career and to kind of share in the success of their endeavors. So I thought that was a pretty unique idea, pretty cool, unique position. So go ahead and check that out. And familiar face is back on top, so let's check it out. Oh, those feisty OK Bears. Just when we thought we might have been seeing maybe the decline of these guys yesterday in the show. They were at sub 100 floor price. They are back. Current floor price is 132. I mean, you look at this total volume right here. They've done 1.7 million Solana so far, and it's just going up. They blow the rest of the competition out of the water in the past 24 hours. They've done 19,742 in Solana over the past 24 hours. For them, that's a 65% increase. So like I mentioned yesterday, with a floor price that large, for that much of an increase, that is pretty darn impressive. Average sale one of these is at 118. So I'm not going to dive into what the project's about. We see these guys daily, but if you haven't heard of them, well, get out from under your rock, because these guys are taking the Solana NFT space by storm, and they're the ones that are going to round up the top 5 traded Solana NFT projects on Magic Eden in the past 24 hours. Now, looking ahead to some upcoming mints as voted on the Magic Eden platform, these are the most popular ones coming up. The first mint we're going to look at today is called Plague Doctors. Now, this one is a bit interesting because it is a derugged project. It has a launch day of June 10th, and it's going to be a 2 SOL price tag. Now, I'm on the website right now. Let the plague begin. What was once Canopy Cubs, or Canpie Cubs, sorry. These cubs have been plagued by so much negative energy as the results of the recent rug, and now transformed into Plague Doctors, absorbing all negative energy on the Solana blockchain so that no one has to go through what we have. And this one does have 124 upvotes on the Magic Eden's platform on the drop calendar. I thought I'd go over a couple FAQs real quick. Was this a derug? Yes, this project has rebranded from Canpie Cubs into Plague Doctors. What can I do with a Canpie Cub if you have one? Burn it for free, Plague Doctor at a 1-to-1. And then the mint information is there, and there will be a public mint right after the whitelist. So if you were a part of that Canpie Cubs project and you'd like to transition that over to a Plague Doctor, you have that opportunity. If you wanted to hop into this project, take your chances at a derugged one, go ahead. Link below. Let's move on to the next mint. The second one we're going to be taking a look at today is the Hammerhead Cannabiz. This is an IRL cannabis company. And we're going to take a look at the About section here. So spark it up, brah. We'll be making and releasing our own token called THC. And soon after the minting phase is completed, you'll be able to stake your Hammerheads in order to earn daily rewards with our token. You'll be able to mint future collections, spend at our upcoming merch store. More use case will be coming soon. Now that we're lit, it's time to party. We'll be hosting IRL events, sponsoring and doing promotions when our friends play at big concerts and events. Oh, did we mention we have a few celebrity collabs and relationships we've had for years. We'll also be doing something special from time to time with these said friends. It's going to get even more lit, if that's even possible by this point. So if this sounds like something that's interesting to you, go ahead and check it out. Just obviously sticking with that 420 cannabis theme here, but it is an NFT project with what seems like some IRL utility. Let's move on to the next project of the day here. Next, we're going to be taking a look at the Malivice Metaverse Cyber Islands. I probably pronounced that wrong, so my apologies to the creators of this project. But It has seen a lot of attention on Magic Eden. 1,269 upvotes at this time within just under 24 hours at 20 hours until the mint time. These are going to be minting for 1.5 Sol on June 10th. And I figured I would show you the about here. I'm on their website. The Metaverse, one word, thanks to which people from all over the world can communicate and interact on a completely different level, having in their arsenal only a device with access to the network. So this is what it's going to look like here, the flash key, and it gives access to digital class apartments on Aquamarine Island and private class business hall on Amethyst Island. So it is a Metaverse project that consists of a group of digital islands. They've been working on the project since the beginning of 21, studying other metaverses and blockchain in all its manifestations, and now we are ready to present you with a project that meets the parameters of the modern digital standard. So it's a vast meta space that allows people from all corners of the world to communicate and interact regardless of their financial or social status. Our main goal is the comfortable location of our users in the vastness of the digital field, in the implementation of which unique chain technologies participate. So, like I said, I've seen a lot of interest for this one. There's a lot of attention on Magic Eden for it, and their socials have a large following as well. So the links are below. Go ahead and check that out, and let's move on to the fourth mint of the day coming up here. We're going to be taking a look at Yutomo. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right either, but hey, we gave it a shot. But this one also is almost just as popular as the Malivice Cyber Islands that we just looked at, because these guys have 1,266 upvotes on Magic Eden. So again, a lot of excitement about this one. This one has a little bit more of ambiguity to it though. I was in their Discord poking around, and I'll show you their website. There's really not much. I mean, this is it. There's nothing else to click on except on the top right. You have their Twitter and their Discord handles here. So on their Twitter page, all that we really see is minting coming June 11th for, it's going to be a 1.7 Sol price point for the public mint. I took a look at their roadmap in their Discord, and basically they're an anti-roadmap kind of project. You know, they want to rely on the suggestions and the direction of where the community wants it to go. So it looks like this is going to be a project that you'll have a lot of say in where the direction of the project goes if you are a holder of one of these guys. And they really just want the importance of driving home a strong community. So you can take a look at these guys, link below. Let's move on to the last one of the day we're going to take a look at here. Lastly is going to be Populart. Now, Populart had 205 upvotes and the Magic Eden Drops calendar list there. So the mint is going to be on the 11th of June, and that will also be a 1.7 Sol price. Let's scroll down to the About section here. So why be a Populart? We are certain that in Hispano-America, there is much more talent to offer than is commonly known. Populart seeks to promote this talent and position it in the NFT art market, constituting us as a gateway to this new reality. Sometimes the NFT world becomes confusing. There is the presence of scams, and there's difficulty in quickly and easily accessing secure sources of information. Not to mention that it is developed in a high percentage in the English language. Because of this, Hispanics experience great challenges in their development and growth in this space. So once the collection is launched, a percentage of the profits will be allocated for the constitution of Populart as a private investment fund that promotes Hispanic talent to the NFT world. Populart becomes the meeting point of the NFT world for the Hispanic community. We educate, accompany, and train artists and content creators and investors in this field, bringing them closer to the NFT space in a simple, professional, and reliable way. So this project has a very unique cause, and I think obviously it's a great cause. It's helping maybe an underrepresented population get involved in the NFT community. So this one seems very cool, and obviously there's a lot of excitement on it in terms of it being upvoted on the Magic Eden Launchpad, or the drop calendar there. So we can take a look at that, and that's going to do it for the upcoming mints that we're going to talk about today. And there you have it. So thanks for tuning in to another Movers and Mints Daily. I hope you find this educational. And as I said before, all the links for everything that we talk about are in the description below. So if you find any of the popular projects, damn it. And that's going to do it for today's Movers and Mints Daily. Thanks for watching. As always, it's much appreciated. And if you found any of the popular projects interesting, or you're interested in learning about some of the upcoming mints that we talked about, every link is in the description below. So go ahead and check that out. And if you'd kindly just like, subscribe, share with your friends, this podcast, or damn, this isn't a podcast. And that's going to do it for another episode of Movers and Mints Daily. So thanks for watching. As always, it's greatly appreciated. And if you found any of these projects that I talked about today interesting, go ahead and click the links below for each one of the projects. I put them down there in the description. So please kindly like, share, subscribe. Any interaction is greatly appreciated because I put a lot of work into these on a daily basis. And it's nice to know that you find this entertaining. So until tomorrow, it's Friday, so it's the last one of the week. We will see you. Have a great night. Goldie checking out. We'll see you soon.